Money by itself is not important, but it is important for everything that you consider important. You're going to spend more waking hours at the office than with the people that you are working for, your family. Your income will be the number one tool to help you defeat the traps of an average life, because it gives you freedom. It gives you freedom in terms of time, in terms of your health, in terms of your experiences, your relationship, and your growth. Money by itself is not important, but it is important for everything that you consider important. Agreed? Yes. All right. So, the reason you need to get this right is because visually, just take a look at this. This is the amount of time you are going to spend at work. You'll start working right after your education somewhere in your early 20s, and you're going to work till the age of 60, 65. You're going to spend more waking hours at the office than with the people that you are working for, your family. So, think of these three things in your career, whether it is a business or whether it is a job. Think of these three things. Heads, which represents your professional satisfaction. There are three sides to your career, three sides to this coin. Tails, which represents the money that you will make, your salary, your benefits, your income. And the third side is the edge of the coin, which is work-life harmony, not work-life balance. Work-life balance, in my view, is an illusion. Think of work-life harmony. The days that I sleep the best is the days that I work the hardest. But when I go back home, I don't succeed every day, but I try to take off my jacket, which represents all of my problems, and leave it outside the house so that I am there for my family. And when you get that right, the relationship between these three variables begins to change. Go after the professional satisfaction. When you do, naturally, your income is going to increase. And when you have that greater income, you'll be able to throw money at your problems to create the support infrastructure and the mechanisms that will allow you to lead a less problematic life. That is the true connection between these three variables. So, why do people get trapped in an average life? See, if you really peel back the onion on this, okay, if you really go down to the core, it is because of a fear of failure. But let me define that. It's not the fear of failing itself, that you didn't make it on something that you are trying to do. Almost everybody has been through that, right? We all, when we try something new, we're going to fail before we are able to take that second step, third step, fourth step forward. It is not the fear of failing. It is the fear of losing status in the eyes of others. We don't want to fail and have others see us fail and then label us as a failure. It's a very important distinction to make. So I'm going to give you three mindsets that will help you beat this. The first thing is, please understand, the human brain is not made for success. It's not designed for success. It's designed for survival. Survival requires conserving energy. Success requires spending energy. So if you are yet in the pursuit of success, all that is telling you is that you have a very healthy, normal, functioning human brain. You have to force your brain to go against the grain to be able to get to success, because it's not common and it's not natural. The neural pathways are yet developing if you are yet pursuing the success that you want to pursue in your life, that you desire in your life. So please understand that. That's the first mindset shift. And if you are able to do that and keep that perspective that, you are going to grow your capacity to solve the problems. Life is not about eliminating your problems. It is about getting better at solving your problems. The second thing I want you to understand here as a part of that is please understand the strategic value of failure. Failure has to come first for victory to have meaning. So when it comes into your life, it's very important to meet failure with the right attitude. That's another mind shift you have to make because failure will show up first. See, it's very easy to learn in a classroom because the lesson is given first and the test is taken afterwards. But how will you meet it out there? The next time that failure greets you out there. Because in life, the test is taken first and the lesson comes afterwards. The bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you refuse to take the turn. Failure comes into your life to help you become the masterpiece that you're capable of being. The second thing I want you to understand is about the journey. The desired reality you want to create requires you to be able to live in a reality that lacks it. And while you are taking that journey to move towards the life that you want to create, that feeling of failure will intensify. Handling that intensifying feeling of failure is the key to achieving the life that you want to create. And this will happen everywhere. You want to achieve financial abundance, you will have to work hard, you will have to create a second income, save money, live below your means, and all of that can make you feel even more poor while it is actually making you rich. You want to achieve quality relationships, you will have to set the boundaries, you'll have to get rid of toxic associations, you will have to take the hard decisions, and you will have to respect your own word with yourself. All of that can make you feel even more lonely, but it is actually making you a magnet for people. You want to achieve, thank you. You want to achieve emotional and mental wellness, you'll have to deal with your pain. You'll have to deal with the trauma. You'll have to deal with the abuse and the neglect. And all of this can make you feel even more broken. But it is actually healing you. You want intellectual growth? Get ready to feel dumb, be ridiculed, be judged, be bullied for something as simple as asking a question. And this can make you feel even more stupid, but it's actually making you intelligent. You want a strong body? You'll have to work out, you'll have to eat right, you'll have to sleep right. You will have to manage your full professional life and your personal life, and all of this can make you feel even more exhausted when it is actually making you stronger. This is the nature of the journey. Don't fight it, accept it. Please don't let this message be lost on you. Connect with it, because you have the kind of potential that you don't fully realize. There is nothing wrong with you.